In this training, I want to go over the thought process and the things to keep in mind when you're optimizing e-commerce campaigns. Now, the reason why I want to focus on e-commerce campaigns is because there's essentially a three-dimensional approach that you need to take when you're reviewing the data and analyzing to make decisions. With traditional webinar or lead gen funnels, you're pretty much doing a two-dimensional approach: your cost per lead and the amount spent or the number of leads. When it comes to e-commerce, you're essentially paying attention to your cost per acquisition, your return on ad spend, and your amount spent. And the fourth thing, essentially, it's for both webinar and e-commerce, is you want to track your volume per ad set or per ad. So we're going to dive into that, and I'm going to explain what I mean about that. So the first thing, whenever you're making any decisions on the account, and this is key when you make decisions, that you want to see the trends on the actual account. So you cannot make decisions based on just one chunk of data. The first thing you need to know is your bottom line systems. You want to ensure that the data that's showing up on Facebook is what's showing up in your bank account and your CRM. Because if Facebook is underreporting or overreporting, then we're going to make inaccurate decisions. So that's the first step. The second step is you want to ensure that you're reviewing timeframes. If it's the last 30 days, 14/7, or yesterday, I look at everything to see the trends on the overall account and at the ad level, because I want to see what's happening within if the campaign at the top, at the very highest view, at the campaign level, if it's within KPI, I literally have nothing to do unless I want to find opportunity to optimize. And that's what we're going to get into here. But I just want to make sure that you keep in mind that you're looking at trends within the account. You're not just looking at one solid time frame. Don't make decisions just on today or yesterday. Look at the trends on the account, because sometimes ads fluctuate. You might have a high day, you might have a low day, but in the overall average, what's the KPI? And if I'm within KPI, do I have to make a decision? Because people forget the simplicity, essentially, when it comes to optimizing campaigns. There's essentially three different decisions that you can make on any given day. The first, what do I scale? The second, what do I cut? And the third, should I even do anything today? If everything's working, I can just enjoy the day and enjoy the profits from this current advertising, right? And a lot of people forget about that third option. So I don't want you to just test or optimize for optimization's sake, but I do want you to not settle for less. And if you can see opportunity to improve an account, this is how we're going to do it together. So the first thing that you want to look at is you want to look at volume, return on ad spend, and cost per acquisition. So here what we're looking at is a particular ad set with 3 ads in them. Our cost per acquisition KPI is $22 break even. And our return on ad spend, the break even is 1.6. So if you look at bottom line, we're not doing that bad. We're going to be looking at ROAS to make our final decision, because if we're a little bit over KPI when it comes to cost per acquisition. However, due to the upsells in this particular account, we're still within break even at 1.6. And the client that's running this account, they're doing a phenomenal job and they're doing great at getting a good return at a very high ad spend per day. And this is just one ad set. So the key things when we're looking at here is, if I'm going to optimize this particular ad set, what would I cut first? Well, I would first cut the ad that's only gotten one purchase. And this is in the last, I didn't show the screenshot here, but this is in the last, I believe, 14 days. So that means we're looking at enough data to make good decisions. And we've cross-referenced this data with our CRM to ensure that it's accurate. So why would I cut the first one? Well, the bottom line is within KPI, but if I wanted to find room for opportunity, I've only spent $31. I've only gotten one purchase. The 31 is way over. It's $10 over my KPI, and I'm losing profit. Essentially, I have a 1.9 ROAS instead of a 1.6 on this particular ad. So this would be the first ad that I'd cut. And using that philosophy, I'd actually go through every single ad set level, last 14, 30, 7, and then yesterday, and then see the trends. And then I'd review in the last 14 or a bigger time window, 30 days. But since the client's spending quite a bit in this particular account, I'm going to make decisions off the 14-day. And what we're doing here is we're going to be cross-referencing the cost per result, which is the cost per purchase, and your return on ad spend. And then seeing from here, which one has the lowest return on ad spend, and how about volume? Now, the thing is, if I have an ad set, for example, look at here, this ad set's almost break even, $22, $21.94. So it's at break even. However, the volume is around 383. I wouldn't cut that immediately because it's bringing in sales. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to cut your arm off just for the sake of getting a lower bottom line, like a bottom line KPI. If you're getting sales and you're driving sales within a profit, you don't need to make an optimization decision just for the sake of making an optimization decision. You want to make sure that you're cutting ads that are costing you money, and you can see a trend of this ad or ad set going ahead of KPI gradually or dramatically over time. Okay. So those are the things to keep in mind when it comes to optimizing e-commerce campaigns. You can take these principles into your other campaigns for lead gen, webinar application, whatever it is that you're advertising to. However, it's important to keep in mind all these different things when it comes to making an accurate decision on the account, because making the wrong decision, you could actually cut your profitability, and you believe that you're making an optimization decision for the sake of, saving $1 on your bottom line systems. So these are the things to keep in mind. If you have any questions on your particular situation, just tag me and I will make sure that we review this together.
All right, hey, if your business is doing $20,000 to $50,000 per month and you're kind of like stuck in this little spot there. You're running most of the things by yourself. You're doing pretty well, but you don't really have like a team built, and you want to start scaling, and you know that paid traffic's going to allow you to do that, but you're just kind of not sure how to get that whole thing working, and how do you manage all of this along with everything that's on your plate. If that's you, then I've got something for you right now. What we've done is we put a program together that I call the Directive, and it's geared just for people like you that are in your spot right now. It's meant to help you get over that hump and be able to put the processes and systems in place that not only extend across your paid advertising, but also into the back end of your business, so that you can scale up your business to the six-figure mark per month and beyond. That's exactly what this is designed for. And we've got a private group here that we've limited to 30 select entrepreneurs that are in that space right now, where you're doing at least $20,000 per month, and you want to start putting systems and people in place and start growing and scaling in a time leveraged manner using paid traffic and get to that six-figure per month mark. We're able to help our customers rapidly get to that mark inside of this program that we call the Directive. Now, like I said, it's limited to just 30 entrepreneurs that fit this criteria. And even though you may have these base criteria here, we still may not be a good fit. So if you're in that spot and you would like to work with me and my team in a one-to-one manner on your ads, your offers, and your funnels, along with the back end of your business, so that we can get you in that spot where we can take you from where you are now to six figures plus per month, then go ahead and click the link that we're going to put in the comments below this video, and it's going to take you out to a page where you can apply to talk with one of us on the team. You may talk to me, and you may end up talking to one of my other team members, who is one of our qualified trainers, also an agency owner, very good friend of mine. We will only work with the best people. You may talk to me or one of those trainers, and we'll talk about your business and see if this is a good fit for you or not. We'll answer all your questions, make it real simple. Like I said, only if you meet that criteria. You got to be doing at least $20,000 per month, and you want to start putting systems and stuff in place so that you can leverage paid traffic and get to six figures per month. All right? So if you meet that criteria and you want to talk further, see if the Directive is a good fit for you, fill out the form below. We'll get on the phone, talk with you, see if it's a good fit. If it is, we can talk about what it would look like to move forward so that we can help you more one-to-one, get to where you want to be. To the victor belong the spoils. This is Jason Hornung.